In this video, we'll be creating a worksheet for students to complete as revision. We'll be placing it into a new folder or section in the student areas, and we'll be reviewing which students are prepared for the test and which students are not. This is quite a simple and efficient process if we're using a OneNote Class Notebook. The first thing that we're going to do is find a worksheet. And in this case, I'm using the SlideShare website, and I'm going to right-click, copy the image, go onto my new page, and paste it into the page area. Underneath the image, I'm going to grab the link and paste that as well to acknowledge where it came from. I'm now going to give the page a title, and our page is ready to be sent to students. Before we do that, however, we will click on the image, right-click, and set the picture as a background. We'll also click and delete the text box. And this is important if students don't have touchscreens or stylus-enabled devices. So our worksheet's ready. The next step is to send this into a student section called Revision. But if I go from my Teacher Only section into the student areas, you can see that the students don't have a section called Revision. So what I'm going to do is use the Class Notebook tab and the option to distribute a new section. I'm going to call this new section Term 2 Revision. When I click Create, every student will receive a blank section with this name. You can see that it's instantly been added to this student section, and if I jump into another student section, you can see it here as well. Let's now go back to the Teacher Only space where I wrote this page. I've selected the page, and once again we're in the Class Notebook tab. I'm going to use the option to distribute the page, and you can see that our new section, Term 2 Revision, has appeared as an option. So I'll click on this section, and OneNote has now sent this page into that new section for each student. Let's go in and check. I'll go back into Gabriel's section. We're in Term 2 Revision, and here's his orthographic drawing revision sheet ready for work. So that's the first part of the process, creating the worksheet and distributing it. In this case, we've also created or distributed a new section so that we can locate this work more easily. There's one further step that makes reviewing work very simple. Once again, we're in the Class Notebook tab. Here is a Review Student Work function. When I click on this button, it asks which section we want to work with, and we're going to be working with our newly created Term 2 Revision. When I click on this, it shows me all the different pages from that new section. If I click on the plus for Orthographic Drawing Revision, I can simply click on each of these name links, and I'm able to review each student's work more quickly than I can if I was working with paper.